what's going on guys, Arekkz here and welcome to My Hero One's Justice. E3 might be over and I'm back home now, but that doesn't mean the coverage has to end. We recorded tons of gameplay at E3 and there's still plenty of things coming on the channel, so be sure to keep it locked for more. But today I want to talk about My Hero One's Justice. As a massive My Hero fan, this is a game I have been eagerly anticipating, so naturally, getting to go hands-on with it at the show was pretty damn awesome. In the background, I'm going to cut together some random clips from some fights myself and TwoSixNine had, and then at the end, I'll let you watch an entire fight, end to end, without me talking over the top. So stick around if you want to catch that. But if you do enjoy this and you're looking forward to this game, then a like would be super appreciated, and be sure to comment down below, let me know what you think, or let me know if you have any questions. Now, let's start at the top. What exactly is My Hero One's Justice? Well, on the surface, it's a 1v1 anime fighter featuring some of your favourite characters from My Hero Academia. You pick your main character, and you then pick 2 assist characters that you can call in mid-battle to help you out. However, an important distinction is that in this game, they are just assist characters. It's not like Marvel vs. Capcom, Dragon Ball FighterZ, or other tag fighters where you sub in and out different characters. In this game, the other 2 characters you pick can be called in to perform support moves, and then they'll jump back out. But regardless, that does still mean you can form some unlikely alliances if you've ever wanted to play out some battles that perhaps would never take place in the anime or the manga. There's also a destruction element to the stages, so as you smash each other around, send your opponents flying into walls, down into the ground, etc., you'll also destroy parts of the stage in the process. This is more noticeable on some stages than others, but regardless, it's a key component of the over-the-top combat. Keep in mind, this is the E3 demo, so the roster isn't complete, but already there's a good number of characters to play with, both heroes and villains, and each character has their own unique playstyle and feel based on their signature quirks. Additionally, something that wasn't in the E3 demo, but I saw an image from one of the official Twitter accounts, there's also a customization component to this game, where you can change the costumes of the characters. The image I saw had Bakugo wearing Eraserhead's wraps and Leader's boots, so there's likely stuff to unlock and some sort of cosmetic progression too, but that much we didn't get to explore. So let's talk about the actual gameplay. How does it feel? And what I will say is it definitely took me a few matches to warm up to this game. Naturally, I wanted to love it as a My Hero fan, but also as a fan of fighting games. And as someone who plays a fair number of fighting games, I like to think I can usually pick things up pretty quickly within the first few rounds, at least to a basic point where I then know what I'm doing and can then begin delving deeper. However, with My Hero, the first few matches I spent adjusting more so to the speed and the way things link together. My first match was with All Might, naturally a very powerful character, but also quite slow in combat, at least in this game, and what I began to realise was that the way moves link together in this game seems a little different. Each individual hit works on its own, as you'd expect, but if you don't follow up, you also end up in a bit of a pause before you can then transition into your next move. So naturally, to begin with, when learning the ropes, it felt a little bit slow, maybe even restrictive, but the more I played it, the more I began to realise how things tied together. And then the game started to reveal itself, and that's when I really started having fun. I will say that if I had to categorise this game, I'd probably call it more of a brawler than a fighter. To some, the 2 terms are interchangeable, but what I mean when I say that is that it seems more like a game I'd play to have some fun fights and nerd out as a fan of the series, and less something I'd play if I wanted that tight-knit, competitive fighting game experience. And to be clear, that's not a negative, but I think it's also important to better describe the space that it fits in. I definitely see this more as a fun fighting game that would sit alongside other anime or arena fighters like Ninja Storm, Budokai, or even Power Stone, and less something that would stack up with, say, Dragon Ball FighterZ, Street Fighter, Soul Calibur, Guilty Gear, etc. But if you go into it knowing that, then you're genuinely going to have a good time with this game. Plenty of awesome characters, lots of awesome stages, destructible environments, over-the-top super abilities. Honestly, it's a lot of fun, and it looks spectacular in motion. I especially love all the on-screen text that pops up during the attacks and special moves. Also keep in mind that my hands-on time and impressions came from a 30-minute play session at the booth, so it might well be that with more time, I could delve deeper into the mechanics and perhaps uncover stuff that I hadn't previously experienced, maybe even a level of depth that does facilitate more competitive matches. But for now, that's what I thought. So I'm going to round this out by letting you guys watch out a complete match between myself and TwoSixNine. This is Stain versus All Might, so hopefully you guys enjoy this. Again, if you have any questions, drop them down below. But now, let's fight. Clash!
燃やし尽くす。必要ない。浅い。不安な時落胆させるな。ホーリーシェット。
ラウンド2、レディークラッシュ。
私から行くぞ。またおい。終わりだよ。止まれ。必要ない。仕留める大した強さ。不安な時こそなすべきことをなす。忠告しまった。それが決まった。天国となれ。私が来た。オリスを思い出せ。信念か。ヘビーだぜ。
ファイナルラウンド、レディークラッシュ。
嫌いじゃないよ。敵確。しまった。論外だ。終わりだ。遅い。しまった。終わりだ。みんな。いなせる。しまった。しまった。みんな。無駄だ。仕留める。しまった。しまった。しまった。いなせる。しまった。しまった。視線。落胆させる。しまった。論外だ。雲つかれ。キャンパー。しまった。落胆させるな。カモン。いいのか。さらに向かおう。本気で。しまった。しまった。オリジンを思い出せ。はあ。見誤った正さねばならない。わきまえろ。落胆させるな。限界か。
ワン v
すべては正しき社会のために。